sentir la musique. Je peux sentir le jazz, ça me fait quelque chose.
Et la musique classique, ça vous fait quelque chose?
Oh, pas tellement. La musique classique, c'est pour la tête un peu. Et le jazz, c'est pour le corps.
Ini untuk yang malam.
Terus rambut di outdo. Lucu sih. Very sparkly.
Puter deh. Wow.
Okay. Sip, ganti.
Iya ya, soalnya dia kayak lebih ke kebaya gitu loh.
Kalau akad ini cocok nggak, Mama? Or is it not like Indonesia enough?
It's not.
Nah, nggak boleh akad pakai ini.
Iya, kalau kamu pakai ini ya temanya bukan tradisional akad.
Tapi emang tema akad sana apa sih? Kalau like honey kan gini nggak sih, Mom, dia?
Hani lebih.
Soalnya
kayak gitu deh.
I look like a zombie bride.
Ke atas sih.
No.
Berat.
Berat banget.
Hey everyone, it's Editing Rayhana here. I thought I would just give a little bit of a voiceover on this part. So here I am at the Gugi Nugraha Gallery, which is about actually 6 months from that initial atelier visit of the bridal gowns. This is on my following trip to Indonesia, where I tried on plenty of pieces from various designers and finally decided on Gugi Nugraha. He is this very talented Indonesian designer, and he creates amazing pieces of art, as you saw in the little gallery clips before. We decided to go ahead and just rent the akad or ceremony attire, but then to custom design the reception attire for both me and Kevin. So here are the clips of me designing together with Gugi, Mas Gugi, and then us shopping for the fabrics right afterwards. We essentially spent the whole day with him and a few more other days leading up to the wedding, of course, for fittings and such. He was actually also there on the wedding day because I'm a custom design client. I will say one of the highlights of the wedding planning was definitely working with Gugi Nugraha. He is such an amazing person to just be around and to collaborate with.
Bagus sih, Kak.
Iya, aku sih udah cocok. Gampang. Kemarin abis analisis ini juga, color analysis buat wajah.
Gitu.
Terus katanya emang rose gold cocok.
Rose gold cocok. Emang iya sih. Jadi antara tone kulit dengan warna itu lebih kelihatan kalem, anggun. Kalau pakai rose.
Iya.
Kalau pakai merah ya mencolok, jadi lebih ke ini. Mungkin dengan karakter kakak, rose memang lebih cocok.
Iya. Aku suka banget. Langsung ketemu, cepet banget.
Tadi ada buletnya udah naik itu. Ini juga kan.
Ini kayaknya nggak kepotong.
Oh, oke.
Lama juga kebanyakan.
Lo kalau mau pis-pis ke kaca boleh.
Lagi kita jadi bertiga. Kasian dia nggak pakai baju. Jangan iya. Oh iya.
Wow.
Yay. Nah. There we go.
Oh, masnya. Good morning, I'm in Jakarta. I'm staying at my sister's apartment. She lets me use it when she and her husband are away. So it's great, location is perfect in the middle of Jakarta, so I love it staying here. I do have to, as you can see, cat sit while I'm here, but I love this girl so much. She is the sweetest. What are you trying to do? Anywho, whoop, you know. Anywho, today I'm meeting my mom at Mayestik. I had just been there like 2 days ago, but for other purposes. Today I'm going to go look for my white wedding gown material. I found a designer that is more in my budget. Of course, wedding designers, bridal designers are really expensive, and I completely understand the hand beading, the artistry that goes behind a wedding dress. Completely understand. But some of them are just way too above my price point, because I am paying for well, this dress and some other aspects of the wedding. So I do want to go to a place where I can afford, and I've done my research. I have found a designer, and she is, I think, outside of Jakarta. I think it's Bekasi is what it is considered. So I'm heading there now, not to Bekasi but to Mayestik, the fabrics market, because yeah, the designer I'm working with for my white wedding gown, she doesn't go with you to buy the material. We design it together, and then you go off to the fabrics market, fabric stores to go find your material. Different to the designer that I'm using for the reception gown, which is like this massive thing that I'm gonna be wearing. That the designer actually comes with you to the fabric store. So I kind of appreciate that a lot more, obviously, because you get the A-OK right there, you get his input, you can agree on something that, sorry, the cats are going a bit berserk. Agree on something on the spot, and if you have any questions, there's no need to call or text the designer. Hopefully it all goes well. Hopefully I find a fabric, because I do have very limited time in Jakarta. And yeah, I was just at Mayestik a couple of days ago with Nadira. She's one of my bridesmaids, actually, and I haven't like formally asked her to be my bridesmaid, but she has been with me to wedding gown fittings and to the fabric market. And yeah, so clearly, I mean, even if she wasn't, she would have been one of my bridesmaids, but she has been through it all. So definitely going to ask her to be a bridesmaid. And yeah, we were looking for actually bridesmaids, like uniform fabric. How it works in Indonesia is a lot of times the bride would pick the fabric, so that's for the top and the bottom, and they could be the same. They could be one fabric just for a dress, they could be separates. And then they would give it to the bridesmaid and just give a guide of how they would want it to look. For me, I don't need them to be completely uniform. I just like that they have the same fabrics and they can do what they will with it, but I do want it to be in the form of a kabaya. I ended up actually choosing something different to what I had originally thought I would get for my bridesmaids, but I like it, and it matches what the groomsmen will be wearing for their batik tops. So I'm not mad about it. It's just like, I don't normally overthink, but after I purchased those fabrics, I couldn't sleep that night. I was like, did I make the wrong decision? You can't really return things here normally, so I was like, well, you know, it's too late to do anything, but I kept thinking about it all night. But anyway, I'm gonna be meeting my mom now, again for my white dress fabric, so I'll try to film that. Come with me. She just sat on my lap without me asking. Hi, Juno. Hi, Junobi. Aw, love your snuggles. Aku kayaknya udah cocok sama ini deh, tapi iya, masnya udah tahu. Iya kan? Cocok.
Kalau langsung bilang sih udah mewah. Mbak penjahitnya pinter mah jadi baju keren.
Enggak ada lagi yang bisa aku.
Cek lagi
Biar
ya.
aku nggak
Biar nggak kecewa.
Iya.
Satu baju berapa tuh lo?
Hah?
Cukup tuh belum?
Oh, ditimpa kayak gini. Oh. Iya, ini nggak potong-potong lagi.
Langsung baju.
Tapi ayam, oh ini ayam. Sorry, bukan daging apa tuh namanya?
Balinese chicken.
Ayam, balinese sama
Balinese sana sukanya.
anak balinese.
Tapi Balinese sebenarnya ada yang vegan itu. Kalau boleh kasih tahu. Bisa makan.
Iya.
Ini udah pernah ada yang pesan juga.
Aduh, dari ini jadi snack.
Iya, banget. Terus keseringannya tuh menu ini emang.
Bapak ini.
Iya, banyak orang yang minta saya boleh nggak kalau beli kalian aja.
Terus bisa.
Sekilo, beli sekilo. Soalnya enak buat sambil nonton TV, nyemil. Nggak bisa. Ada yang mau di take away ya, Tante?
Tapi makasih ya.
Buat nanti sekolah TV.
Ini mau
Ya boleh deh tak boleh. Nanti Hana vlog di sini.
Kita kalau untuk dadanya kita fokus di pahitnya aja sih.
kayak
Fokus ke pahit. Pun dia masih bisa diakalin pakai pahitnya. Jadi nggak perlu ditumpuk bahan lagi dari si motif bahannya.
Bagus banget, aku suka.